evening and welcome to this Shiro Coffee Chat Short. I am Melissa, a retired Army veteran and the founder of the Shiro Coffee Club, where our mission is to keep the world caffeinated and women veterans celebrated. I am also the host of the Shiro Coffee Chat that airs every Sunday at 9 a.m. So if you are tuned in, that's 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, either on Roku, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, uh, Instagram, or E360 TV, then I invite you to join us live. Wow, look at here. It's early. See what happens when you're not distracted? I'm like a kid, you guys. I get distracted by all types of things, something flying in the air. So I just seriously get distracted, and then I always like background noise. So today I didn't have any background noise. I didn't do anything. I just committed myself to what I had to do. And look, boom, here I am early giving you the Shiro Coffee Chat Short. So I am proud of myself. And now I see how much I can get done with without all the distractions. So yeah, so that's a good thing. That's a progress. It's growth, right? So today I'm perusing on the VA website and ran across an article. And since we are closing in on February and I haven't touched on the subject of romantic love this month, I thought you might find, this interesting. So what we're talking about the kind of romance that tugs at your heartstrings and wait for it, your pocketbook. Yeah, I'm talking about romantic scams that are happening all over the world. Like that Netflix document. I don't Was it a documentary or a movie? I'm not sure. I didn't watch all of it, but the Tinder Swindler, y'all remember that, man? But what I did see, I saw enough, and then I sometimes I know if I'm not going to watch it to the end. Come to find out, that guy was a con artist, and he had done this several times, and it was just his job. But in 2024, 53% of men and 47% of women. This is according to the article I read in on news.va.gov. Women. So 53% of men, 47% of women reported that they were being targeted online by dating scams. And guess what? They said that veterans are the prime targets. So that's 53% of men, 47% of women uh, reported being targeted by online dating scams. How do we get it ourselves wrapped up in that? It's crazy. So these scams usually start with, because there's nothing wrong with dating online in 2025, I would imagine. But they usually start as, short, innocent messages on the dating app. And then, of course, you got social media or even an email. And then the scammer might pretend, here's the catch, they might pretend to be a veteran, or they're on active duty military, or, someone who shares, or it's someone who shares your same interests. And then they'll take their time, they'll build trust, just like in any relationship. And then boom, out of nowhere, they will ask for money. It's an old school song that comes in my head. Cause anywhere, never did a thing will ever be again. Right, y'all remember that song? You might. Tina Marie, look it up. But yeah, they ask for money. And it could be, they could give you the excuse that, oh, it's some type of emergency, which is fake, or some type of medical bill. It's going to be something that's happened that's just so dramatic and why they need the money. Or it could be like even travel expenses to finally meet you after all of this online romance. You guys are finally going to meet, and all you have to do is send the money. But the reality is, you'll probably, because there's always that 0.000 point, 1% or whatever. more than likely you won't ever meet them. It's just a game that they play. And when I say it's all kinds of cons going on out there for money, I mean they got a long game, they got a short game. Trust me. Uh, for me, how I look at it, well, I'm not on any dating apps, but how I look at it, I pray for discernment, and I trust my instincts. Just learning to trust if something doesn't feel right. And some things are obvious, and some things, sometimes they appear obvious after the fact, right? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that, I'm sure. But the whole point is beware of all the types of scams, from romantic scams to business scams to religious scams, because they are all out there and they got one goal in mind: to get a little bit of your money, just a little bit, or all of it if they can. All of it if they can. But just learn to protect yourself. Be skeptical, be skeptical of some, random friend request or message you might receive. We already learned that from giving money over in Africa, and they'll send you their bank information, and they're the prince of, Zamunda and all of that, and they've got $1 million that they're going to give you, but all you have to do is give them some money first. It's really weird how that works. They will promise you all kinds of things. Don't share your personal information online, especially if you don't know anyone. Just don't share that personal type, especially the financial information online. And then if someone asks, because um I've gotten scammed because I trusted, this was back in 2008, because I trusted someone, so I invested my money into something, and it turns out they were a scam, right? And it was out of the church, so I was like, man, come on now, I know. We're not doing that up in here, but yeah, we were doing that up in here. As a matter of fact, they were in the pulpit doing that up in here. But I digress. But if somebody asking you for money online, especially online, just know that that's a huge red flag. It's a red flag. So you can, it's ways to verify um the identity of, real military members, or whether someone has served. It's ways to prove, you know, who they are. And then if sometimes it feels off, like I said, I pray for discernment and I trust my instinct. So if it feels off, then trust your gut and step back. Step back. What else? Oh, um, in 2023, over 60, listen to me, in 2023, over 64,000 romance scams were reported. In 2023, over 64,000 romance scams were reported. So it's some of the smartest people getting got. 64,000 is a lot of scams. Now, the only thing I don't know is that, since it was on va.gov, is that if that is it within the military, or if that was worldwide, or is it, is it regional, or what it was. But one scam is, if one romantic scam is one too many, right? And but here's the thing: the 64,000 cost victims more than 1.14 billion. Yes, B is in billions. It's a whole business out here. And I don't want you to be the next one. So you can go to report fraud. If you think it's a scam going on, you can go to report fraud. Let me see. Reportfraud.ftc.gov, reportfraud.ftc.gov to report it. And then, most importantly, share this message with your fellow veterans, with your fellow military members. Hey, and also, and I know, Who wants to talk about trash? Well, you know what? We live in the what's in it for me generation. So if you'd like to share your romantic scam as a cautionary tale for other people, let me know. Let me know. And so that's it for me tonight, you guys. I'm so glad that I didn't have many distractions today, and I can sip my tea early and talk to you early, and that's it. All right. As always, keep your heart full and your coffee strong. This is day 52 of 60. Day 52 of 60, and we're moving right along. All righty. Have a good evening. Bye.